But yeah, I got a 2-month timeline, so
chill, relax.
what's going on, everyone? This is Phil with AvidFilms, back with part 7 on the shipping container home update build, and it's pretty much done. So we're gonna give you a little walkthrough today, let you see how pretty much the final product is looking, and we'll talk about how much I ended up spending on this thing and all that. So without further ado, let's get into it. So right now the container doors are closed right now because it's pretty bright outside, but recently, we got everything in. We got the baseboards in. That took some time doing that. Got the backsplash up. All the appliances in. 24-inch stove is what we went with a 24-inch microwave as well. We got the countertops in here. I believe this is quartz, which I think y'all saw that in the last video. But other than that, we did get the sink installed, as well as like the cabinet pulls. I hung those myself, so they're looking all right. What else we got in here? Yeah, I mean, just a backsplash. I still probably need to clean it up a little bit. I don't know if you can see these marks on here or not, but it's just a little bit of grout. So I need to go back and I need to clean that up a little bit. But, for the most part, that's how it's looking. Put some cord around the cabinets because I didn't really cut the floors the best when I got them in here. But we got that going on. And some other little stuff, like I said, it's pretty much done. I took some pictures earlier today, and we're actually gonna go ahead and post it for sale. But some stuff that I still need to do, like I still need to pressure test the water and stuff, make sure we don't have any leaks as far as from the new valves we did. Make sure all the drains are working good, and then I still need to plug this bad boy in, have it plugged it in. Just kind of got it sitting in there. So just some little stuff I need to do. But yeah, we got all the walls caulked, painted, and pretty much everywhere is ready to go. I'm looking at a spot right behind the fridge I need to touch up right now. But other than that, everything is pretty much ready to go again. Got the TV hung up here, and so this container is actually for sale, and it's gonna come with everything: TV, appliances, everything ready to go. I'm not gonna buy furniture because everyone's got their own taste on what kind of furniture and design style they want to go with, so I'm not doing that. But pretty much everything you see here is gonna come with it. I got some extra flooring, some extra tile, in case one of them breaks or anything like that. Got some, all the paints that I used everywhere. We got that. Oh, another thing, the outside of the container, we finished putting some siding up around the glass slide door. So, but other than that, I think that's pretty much it in here. I guess I can open this fridge up for you, show you what it's looking like. So this fridge, I got the door opening on this side, but I mean, obviously you can reverse it if you need to. I'm just worried about it potentially hitting this wall, if we change the doors up. But I'm gonna leave that for whoever wants to buy it to decide. We got the freezer below right here. What else we got? So yeah, this is a 4-burner range, or whatever it's called, oven. At least I still got all the plastic and stuff in there. But yeah, microwave, it looks pretty big on the outside, but actually once you open it, it actually gets a lot smaller. You can show them real quick. We might be able to fit a bag of popcorn in here, who knows, but it looks good though. All right, and then the sink over here, it came with this cutting board and dish dryer tray or whatever, but it's a pretty decent sized sink. I actually got a bigger one. I probably mentioned that in my other video, but this size is still pretty big, and I think it's gonna do just fine for whenever you get all settled in and everything. But it's got this little rack at the bottom too, and I got one of these from my other tiny house, and I never used it for the longest time, but I actually really like these a lot, especially when you don't have a dishwasher. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go into the bathroom. I'll show you what I got going on in here. And so right off the bat, we got a new pocket door because the other door was 1 3/4 inches. This is 1 1/4 inches wide, and it's just giving us a whole lot more space to work with right here. Got a nice even gap on both sides, plenty of room. It's not scraping anymore, and you can adjust it up up at the top. And the other door would slide, but it would. Man, I messed with that thing for 30 minutes, and I could never get it perfect. It was just still rubbing one way or the other. So ended up just scrapping that door. Went and bought this one, had it painted, and no complaints now, working great. Then in the bathroom, I went ahead and put this faucet on too. Y'all probably haven't seen that. Just went with the standard, I don't know, got it off Amazon. Looks pretty dope. Again, got the cabinet pools and the countertop sinks and everything all mounted in that. Got all the drain lines hooked up in here and in the other sink too. Also, we got a toilet. Not much room on this side, but the other side's got plenty of room, but I think it'll be all right. And the shower, I mean, y'all seen this, nothing's really changed in here. I still need to go ahead and, you know, caulk around this thing. But other than that, you know, we got some decent amount of room in here. I'm not gonna put any glass up. Glass would be a vibe in here, but I'm not gonna do that. That's all right. I'm not gonna do that. I think a shower curtain in here would be just fine, but that's just me. So yeah, like I said, a shower curtain would be fine for me, but we'll leave it up to like whoever buys it. They can decide what they wanna do. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the bathroom. And so here we got the bedroom. Again, nothing much has changed too much back here. I've been touching up paint, the baseboards are in, the floors are in, but other than that, nothing in this has changed, but we did get the closet shelves up and I'll show you that in a minute. You know, we got the remotes hanging up here on the side of the wall, looking good. AC is running nice. Fun fact about the AC, it was making a bit of a noise, but what it like a low hum, like a diesel generator was running. But now what we did was we got some different rubber spacers underneath it, and that thing changed the whole game. Like it's so much better. So you know, just kind of keep in mind what you buy for your stuff. But come over here, we'll check out the closet. Let you see what we got going on. So you know, this is the closet. We got this bifold door hung up, and we actually had to trim it because it was too tall. But we got it in. I still need to put like a little handle right here, but you know, just add it to like the little list of little things I still need to do. But for the most part, that's it. I went ahead and put a curtain rod across the top. And then if you look on this side over here, we got, you know, just a couple little standard shelves, you know, not really in the way of the breaker panel, just in case you need to get to it. Then we got the washer and dryer outlet right here. And they actually make like an all-in-one washer and dryer that runs off of just 110 volts. So that's why I only have one plug outlet here. And, you know, it just kind of does it all in one. So that's what we're thinking will work there. And yeah, that's pretty much the tour of the place. So we could talk about some of the numbers and what I'm kind of expecting to get out of it and what I got into it. So what I have in it, I've been keeping like a Google spreadsheet, and I'm not the best about like keeping up with the expenses. Like whenever I could do like a little $20 trip to Lowe's or Home Depot, you know, I've probably missed a couple of those, but for like what I have on that spreadsheet, I'm at like 29,000, I think 28, 29,000. I don't know, I'll pop a screenshot up. But anyways, this is like what I kept up with. But like I said, you can, you know, probably add like another 1,000 or 2 to that, just because there's no telling how many like little trips to like Home Depot and Lowe's that I made. And, you know, I just didn't get the receipts, or I didn't put it in there. So that's about where we're at. So you can call it about 30 grand. About 30 grand into this container. It's a 40-foot long container, 9 foot high. They call it a high cube. Yeah, that's what we got in it. What I'm looking to get out of it, I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't really know exactly what these things go for. My plan is I want to post it for 75 and just see what happens. But you know, we'll just have to see what happens. I mean, I would probably take 55 all day for it, but you know, we'll post it for 75 and see what happens. You know, yeah, again, I do have 30K in it, and that is not including any of my labor. So I don't really know, because I've been spending a long time working on this, so I don't really know how you calculate that in. But you know, I don't think 55 is too bad, but 75 is even better. So we'll just have to see what happens. So now before we wrap the video up, let's go outside and check out the outside of the container, the siding I put on, and let you see how it's looking. All right, guys, so this is the outside of the container that we went with. All it is just like some 1x4 trim pieces with some LP siding and some like little trim pieces like where all the seams are. Nothing too crazy, but that's what we went with. I think it looks good. Whole lot better now that it's painted and everything. Yeah, I was debating on doing it all gray or all white, but I think this gives it a nice little contrast, doing like the white trim with the gray inside. Yeah, it's pretty bright out here, but here it is, the outside of the container. All right, guys, well, that pretty much wraps it up for this video, and it also wraps it up for the entire shipping container build series. So I appreciate everyone that's been watching and keeping up with the series. It's been pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna build one again or not. The reason why I want to sell it is I just want to take that money and basically start a new project. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but that's what I'm thinking right now. So, but then again, you know, depending on if the container sells for, you know, more than I think it will, then, you know, never know, could build another one. But for right now, this is it. And like I said, I appreciate everyone that's been watching and keeping up with me in this little shipping container home journey. And, you know, hopefully maybe I've inspired one of y'all to build one or to not build one. You know, it is pretty tight space in here, but I think this would make a great rental or like a cabin house or something like that. So I don't know, they're cool. Like I said, I only have like 30K in it, so that's kind of in your budget and you feel like doing a whole lot of your work yourself. I'd say knock it out, you know. It's definitely a project, learn a lot of stuff doing it. But all right, guys, that wraps it up. I appreciate everyone watching again, and I'll catch you on the next video. Oh yeah, guys, and I forgot, if you're wondering if that Lamborghini in the thumbnail is mine or not, it is definitely not mine. It's one of my friends. He was in the area, and so he just came over, wanted to check out the shipping container, and I was like, dude, let me get a picture with that thing. And so that's what we did. But anyways, shout out to him for coming over and let me take a picture with it, but yeah, not mine.